Hello Muggles and welcome back to my Harry Potter kitchen, the brand new YouTube series where I am baking my way through the Harry Potter books, making a recipe for every food and drink item mentioned inside. If you missed last week's episode where we made a chocolate and fig cake inspired by the wonderful Mrs. Fig, then check out the links down below in the description to catch up. But it's another Magic Monday, so let's see what's waiting for us this week. If you love all things Harry Potter and you don't want to miss a thing, then make sure you hit that subscribe button and click on the notification bell so you get an alert every Magic Monday when there is a brand new video. Speaking of which, let's tuck into this book and find out what's waiting for us. Right, so we are in the middle of summer and the Dursleys are getting Dudley ready for his new year at school. One morning, Harry has just gone to get the post and he's found a letter from him. He usually doesn't get any, so it's a bit of a shock. Vernon has snatched the letter away from him and looked inside and is a little scared by what he's found out, so he destroys that letter. But over the next few days, it seems like loads more letters are coming in, so this person is very persistent, trying to get through to Harry. One morning, Harry hatches a plan to wake up first and sneak downstairs to get to the postman before Uncle Vernon does, but he's just stepped on Vernon in the hallway, and that is our next recipe. Petunia, they're not like you and me, said Uncle Vernon, trying to knock in a nail with a piece of fruitcake Aunt Petunia had just bought him. Let's go make another cake. For this recipe, you will need 8 ounces of sugar. I've used 4 ounces of dark soft brown sugar and 4 ounces of caster sugar. 8 ounces of butter, 4 eggs, 8 ounces of self-raising flour, 1 teaspoon of mixed spice, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, 300 grams of mixed fruit, 100 grams of glace cherries, a tablespoon of honey, and half a tablespoon of hot water. Now, when most people think of fruitcake, they think of a traditional Christmas cake, and although it is the season, because the book says it's summertime, we're going to go for a slightly lighter version. It's going to be a nice light and fluffy sponge with fruit in it, but it's not going to be as dense, and we're going to take the alcohol out, so this one is safe for the kids too. To begin, we're going to make our sponge mix by beating together our sugar and butter until it's light and fluffy. Slowly pour your eggs in one at a time, adding a little bit of flour if the mixture begins to curdle. Next, you can flavour your cake mix with your mixed spice and your vanilla extract. Once it's all well combined, add in your fruit and then fold it in. The batter is easy as that, so all you need to do next is grease and line a baking tin and then pour your cake mix in. I'm baking this in the oven at 180 degrees Celsius for 35 to 40 minutes. You'll know your cake is cooked through if you take a skewer, place it in the middle of your cake, pull it out and see if it comes out clean. Now, as I said, it is a super simple cake recipe, which is great to make with the kids as well. But to finish it off, I'm going to show you a quick trick to make sure your cakes always shine like a diamond. To make our glaze, I've added some honey and hot water into a bowl and then mixed it through until the honey dissolves. Using a brush while the cake is still warm, give it a nice generous coating on top. This will allow the syrup to soak through the cake, giving it some extra flavour, but also leave it with a nice shiny finish. All that's left to do is remove the cake from the tin, pop it onto a serving plate, and dig in. Voila! This cake might not be as stale as Aunt Petunia's, but it definitely is delicious. So there you go, another super simple recipe for you to try at home. If you do recreate this one, let me know down in the comments what you thought and how it turned out. That is all for this week's episode, but if you want to see more, make sure you subscribe, click on the notification bell, and I will see you next Monday.